Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Shovel Knight, the Specter of Torment. Essentially, the third Shovel Knight game, even though it's just DLC, but since it happens like every other year or something like that, it's like another new Shovel Knight game. But anyway, we are doing a contest for the Switch in the description. You can't miss it. It says Switch Giveaway right there, so go check it out, go follow the steps. And finally, we bring you the second episode of Specter Knight. And let me just say this. This is the hardest Shovel Knight DLC ever. Like, they've been playing a little bit ahead on my other save file, and it's hard. My heart grows cold. I have located new curios, but have you found any red skulls? I think that's curios or Cheerios.
That's what they are. Actually, I just had to look that up because when this
fine.
curio is well guarded. While I can lead you there, you'll have to battle your way out. So when I was actually looking up curios, I always think of them as like bookcases, and I'm like, those don't look like bookcases. But curio also means a curiosity or something bizarre or rare that you collect, so that would also mean those red skulls.
This area is cursed as well. Tread carefully. So, okay, what I did wrong last time, we have to escape this? That's great.
So thank you, Wikipedia, for that.
While you can't use the Y button to attack enemies and stuff like that, if you have an item, that can attack people that you get here, then you can use the A button.
I think they should be Red Skull Cheerios.
Red Skull Cheerios?
That sounds delicious. They could be like cereal. Like Captain Crunch. Ah, no, Specter Knight, you're cape.
You know, I think this Red Skull guy just really enjoys seeing us, like, tormented. Like, I think he loves it.
I mean, the death traps kind of... What tipped you off?
I don't know, the sudden death. Escape this level! You escape this level!
Are those flaming eyeballs?
I don't know what they are. Yes! Excellent! Away we go! Through the red skulls.
Great voice.
He does. Sounds familiar. That curio is no mere bauble. Use it wisely. I don't even know what it does. These creatures are gathering around a vessel marked with a cloak. Perhaps I'll make an offering. Offer 800 gold? Sure. The vessel is nearly full. We'll see where this leads. So let's give them more money. And a lot of people in the comments are like, so why is he Skeletor? It's like, I'll explain this.
Because Skeletor's awesome.
All the great characters are always Skeletor. State your business, abomination. Who are you? We are many. We like your gold.
We like your cloak. Touch it. New powers. Yes, we'll cloak you in darkness.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the different Shovel Knight armors. Alright, so that one drops less gold when you fall in battle. This one...
but you have to have like 6,000 gold for that.
Oh yeah, but that one, it says you glide or grind on surfaces that are spikes. This one lowers your max will but boosts attacks and regenerate darkness until you fall in battle. Look more imposing and fearsome than ever before, but it has no effect.
Okay. Alright
I
then.
think we're gonna shoot for the green colored one because I fall a lot, so... Yeah. Ah, what do we got here?
Oh wait, is that the girl or no?
I don't know who that is.
Hail, Lord Specter Knight! Glory to the Enchantress! Cross through it and you'll reach your target in a mere moment.
Excellent!
I think that might be a kid or something.
Nah.
Shall I prepare the magic mirror?
Mirror, mirror in the wall. Who's the coolest of them all? It'd be me. Okay, so these are all... There's no real specific order.
Let's see. Specter Knight is... My lord, are you prepared to visit the place?
Lich Yard.
The Lich Yard? Yeah, he's Skeletor because why not?
Look at that! Look at that awesome entrance! That is worthy of Skeletor! But no, people are like... And I was really happy, too, because they said... I came to your channel and I subscribed when you first did the Shovel Knight series. You guys were the best channel doing it.
Oh, yay.
And they said, I remember you doing the voice of Skeletor for Specter Knight originally. And then people were like, no, he was the voice of Skeletor for Plague Knight.
Yeah,
and it's like,
we did both. A little both. We did it for both.
Because I forgot what Specter Knight sounded like in the very first series. And then I guess when because
Most fitting for Specter Knight because he's a skeleton.
Because wasn't there like at least a 2-year gap before the Plague Knight game?
Yeah, so it was a while, and then we were like, oh, we'll just have him. Maybe they both sound like Skeletor. Who wouldn't want to sound like Skeletor?
Well, I know for a fact that Specter Knight is like a ghoul.
Yeah.
And the reason why you want to collect like these little red orbs, they're kind of like your currency in the game, more or less. I mean, they help you unlock new items and powers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw.
But see how the gold bags aren't as big? So, I mean...
Yeah, that is a really interesting mechanic where it's always shooting you like one way or the other diagonally.
But it takes a long time. Now, I've tried to play Polar Knight stage and the Propeller Knight and some of these other people, and I haven't gotten to the point where I'm going to throw my Switch, but I've had to go outside and walk into the brisk cold air and just have it hit my face in order to calm down. So, again, I applaud Yacht Club and Captain Sean and company. You guys have made me remember what it was like to game in the 80s.
Oh, right.
I went for a lot of walks when I was a kid, then through a lot of controllers. But because I know how expensive the Switch is, I really hold my composure because it's like, I can't really
Maybe it's
replace
better
it.
to keep, well, as long as the main controller is... Well, actually, no. Even the small controllers are pretty interesting technology.
Yeah. Well, I'm using the Pro controller, and that thing is so rare. But here's the interesting thing I learned. You remember the Wii U Pro controllers, right? Mm-hmm. Supposedly there's going to be a patch, like, by the time Splatoon comes out or Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah.
Which I'm really looking forward to. They're going to do a patch so that the Wii U Pro controller can work.
Oh, okay.
And I think they're doing that just because
oh my gosh,
how rare like the Switch Pro controllers are.
So wait, are you saying the Wii U controller would work on the Switch?
Yeah, we have two Wii U Pro controllers. We have a white one and we have a black one.
Whoa.
So they would work on the Switch. Not after the update, not right now.
If the update thing goes through.
Supposedly it's going to come like right around the same time that like Netflix, Hulu, and stuff like that will be available, like the streaming services.
That would be awesome. Mm-hmm. Oh, you gotta take down this guy, this bag of bolts. Or bones.
Actually, he works for me. He's one of my minions! This is my Lich yard!
Then why is he attacking you? It's kind of weird.
Maybe he's asking for more wages?
Yeah,
I don't know,
mad.
like that. I really like the health in this game too, like the Specter Knight version, because have you noticed the meat, instead of it being all fresh and stuff like that, it's all decayed and gross.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's undead.
Yeah, he's cool with anything.
But probably the coolest thing that Yacht Club has done about this character, because we never really knew a lot about him. You know, he was this ghostly knight with a scythe, and then you learn that he was once human and friends with a Shield Knight and Shovel Knight and the Black Knight.
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
Really awesome backstory.
It gives him more depth. Because I believe Specter Knight was one of our favorite villains that we fought, and But I also like the what was the other character that was supposed to get his own thing? It was either King Knight. It was either King Knight or Propeller Knight. It was supposed to be another character.
Okay.
But I don't know if they reached their goal or not. Oh, you're being really good. Not leaving at all.
Yep.
Shadow the cat is
right
on my lap.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you're undead, your taste buds would be totally gone.
Mmm, delicious!
You really wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I have no bones to pick with that meal. Bones.
I can just picture an undead.
Oh,
man.
I should have. Sadness. Yeah, this game. Actually, it's funnier to say it this way. This game will spank you and call you Susan repeatedly.
Yeah.
But I love that about 8-bit games. I mean, I'm looking forward to looking at another game from kind of the 8-bit style that comes out on March 9th.
Oh, cool.
And I know people are like, why in the world are you guys doing like every Switch game? It's like, we made an investment to do the Switch like this year. So if you guys are looking for whether it's Japanese games,
we're going to try to do as many
as we possibly can. whether they're just like previews or live streams or whatever.
We started out just doing Nintendo, actually.
We were one of the biggest channel, or we were one of the only channels looking at all the Wii U launch titles when it came out.
Yeah, it just wasn't as successful as we thought it would be. And
I still remember Maker Studios telling us like they wouldn't promote our videos because we were doing Wii U stuff. They said nobody will watch that because we were doing like Samurai Warriors 3, Batman Arkham City, Armored Edition, Rayman Legends, and all this other stuff. I
loved the Wii U, though. It was a lot of fun.
Well, we couldn't afford to look at every single game that came out for the Wii U.
No.
But the Switch has, like, so limited games, so, I mean, literally, it's not hard for a channel to showcase all of them, you know?
Yeah, exactly, especially the ones that come out right now. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm looking forward to doing more Bomberman, and I don't know, maybe I'll have to do my 2 o'clock streams like I used to do on my channel.
I think you should. I would really like to
sit there and play Bomberman or Splatoon.
I'm kind of amazed how many people have voted. Like I mean, we have like almost 11,000 followers now on our Twitter, so thank you so much, guys and gals. I guess I'm gonna do a contest like this more often just so I get Twitter followers, because it takes me forever to get people to follow my Twitter, and it's like, people don't like me. So, I mean, it made me really happy to see that, and I really appreciate you guys and gals taking time to fill out that poll too, because now Amber and I really know that you want Bomberman. So as soon as I finish Shovel Knight,
I didn't even look at the poll yet.
It crushed everything else.
So Bomberman is the game.
Bomberman, yep.
People want to see us do it 2-player, I think. Or some people
There were some people that wrote 2-player. I mean, I want to do a 2-player because then, you know...
It's going to be interesting doing the whole thing 2-player. I don't know how long
I think we'll have a better edge if we do it. Like, it might be easier to do that. That way we can divide and conquer. I mean, I'm not the best, but maybe I can, like, help reach the goals and things like that.
I don't know if... I mean, I've been trying to play... I remember loving playing it a long time ago, but...
What? There it is. Okay.
Since I didn't really play it with it, I just played it in my tiny room on my own when I was little. I didn't really know how to play the game. Like, I would get every...
Blow up stuff!
I would just give every block, though. I wouldn't play the levels quickly, so you actually helped me, like... When we were playing that together, you were telling me, oh, you just have to get to the end. You just have to defeat the enemies and get out of there. It's like,
the only thing that I'm worried about playing that game with you, I mean, I don't dislike the Joy-Cons, but, like, is there a way to play it where one person uses the Switch controller and another person uses, like, the Switch Pro controller?
That would be great.
I mean, everybody's saying that the Joy-Cons don't hurt your hands. I mean, I really believe that that's kind of false because I have very big hands.
Yeah.
And ever since I've been playing, like, so many hours with the Switch, like, I'm getting pain in my hands.
It's just very awkward. Like,
just the tiny controllers, not the Pro controller's fine.
Yeah, like, I mean, even the NES controllers were, I think, bigger than the Joy-Con.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And, you know, those were tiny, and playing with those kind of controllers nowadays, it's like, you know, well, I know my brother's NES controllers were basically broken to the point where I'd have to, like, jam my finger on the button to move forward or whatever. Like, you'd have to get a blister just to play it. I didn't realize how broken our controllers were. Like, we should have gotten new ones, but it's just like, those things hurt my hands, just the NES controllers. So it's like, these ones are even... I have tiny hands. Like, my hands are the size of children's hands. And it's annoying for me to use the controller. Because it's small. It's small even for a kid. Actually, I still don't understand really what they were thinking in reality.
Well, what they wanted to do is they wanted a system that had, like, you know, 2 controllers right out of the box. They wanted something that would be, like, easily portable. I mean...
Yeah,
even though the stuff is really small, you can use it pretty much anywhere that you can go. I mean, even today when I was editing some videos and it was rendering and you wanted to watch the TV, or we didn't even have the TV on, I just took the Switch, used its kickstand, and I had it, like, sitting right on top of my laptop.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And I was playing Spector Knight. So, I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wish there was the option. Like, I think it's really awesome that you can just play with the controls right out of the box, which is great, because then if you don't... Like, if a family doesn't have a lot of money, you can get... You can have up to 4 controllers if you just buy 2 more Joy-Cons.
Yes!
You know what I mean?
Although I didn't see any Joy-Cons, I still haven't seen them in stores. Like, everything is sold out. Like, this is crazy, because usually, when we pre-ordered the 3DS... I remember like stuff flying off the store shelves, but within a week or something like that,
Like they had
you could
more.
find them. Like these stores are going to be back ordered until the summer. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so it's a good thing that we got the Switch when we did.
yeah, Wii U was so easy to find like accessories for and other
Well,
controllers
I mean,
and
the
batteries.
Wii U was terribly marketed because everyone said, "Oh, it's a new controller for the Wii." Like I saw all these people on different talk shows and stuff, and it's like,
But everybody knows that the Switch is actually a brand new system.
yeah, because it has a different name. That's why the Wii U should have been called Revolution.
I would have just called it the U.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah.
That's why I think it has all to do with the name. It should have been a totally different name because, I mean, it was a great system. How many things were great about it? Like, first of all, it didn't really overheat or anything.
Nope.
It was indestructible.
We've had this system overheat.
It was backwards compatible, which none of the others were, and then everybody else had to follow suit and, like, kind of had to compete against the Wii U because, or they tried to. I mean, the Switch isn't backwards compatible.
No. It has no drive
You
in
can
it.
use the Wii U as a remote for your TV.
Yep.
I mean, and the best thing, the two-player, each of them having their own screen. You can watch Netflix and stuff. You can have your own screen. Someone else can, play whatever. They can play the PS4 or anything on the TV. Wait a second. I don't know if you can do the Wii U and the PS4. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you can.
If somebody was using the
Yeah, if you use your controller, if you're playing it on your controller, yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
And with the Switch, you can't do that because, I mean, there's a cool thing, though, about the Switch. No matter what system you're using, if you go to a friend's house and say you couldn't bring your base over or whatever, if your friend has the Switch and they have the docking station, you just switch out your Switch with, put it in.
Yeah, definitely, you can do that. Also, it's so small that, I mean, it'd be very easy to bring to a friend's house.
Whoa. Yeah.
I mean, like, it just slips right in there. It's the size of a tablet, basically. Even the dock is not that big.
Do you want to know why I keep dying? Because I'm going for those stupid red skulls!
Sorry. And also, I keep talking about the Switch.
No, I mean, it's a really great system.
I think that this
But it
Switch,
overheats.
it's better marketed than I think anything. Like, they really pumped it up, and I think that was great. And I think it's time, Nintendo. It's time for Nintendo to have a really awesome selling system. I really hope it does well.
I'm just glad that the 3DS isn't being over yet because that's probably my favorite system. I love
Yeah,
the 3DS.
I mean, the 3DS is really great. Still. I mean, the 3DS is really well built.
Okay, this is hard.
1, 2, 3, 4! Yes!
Wow.
Triumph!
And I'm sorry, guys and gals, this will never be blind. I would, some people have seen my temper on Batman Begins. And future Dark Knight tomorrow, playthrough, you'll see me get angry, but, I can't do this blind.
Surprise attack! Hardly befitting the honorable warrior I had hoped to meet! Fool!
You always have to add
Yes.
fool. Ah, the Wraith yet speaks of honor, having surrendered his own to serve as an errand boy. Harsh.
Oh.
Hiss! I merely invite you to continue your trials, fool, at the behest of the Enchantress. Her power is unmatched.
And she expects this empty, broken husk to intimidate me?
Oh.
That's the Phantom Striker guy.
Your power is untrue, but mine comes from within. Let me demonstrate. With your death!
Whoa.
Remember, he was kind of like a special boss you would run into. So one of the big
Yeah, I
things
do
with
remember him a little bit.
Specter Knight, since this is a prequel, you can't do any free roaming. So even, I believe, did Plague Knight have, could he roam on the Earth?
I don't remember.
I think he could. I think he could, go to the towns. Yes, he did have to go to the town, because underneath was his secret lab.
Yeah, he did. I do remember him going in the towns a little bit.
This is completely different. You just go to your magic mirror, you get transported to the levels, and the level design is completely different. It's not you're just playing through the level with a different play style. All the levels are different
Yeah.
in this. So, I mean, they really changed everything up, which is incredible. Because, I mean, Plague Knight, you had to... It was kind of hard because you revisited levels, and there were some new things, you know. But for the most part, I mean, you were just playing over with a new character and a completely new playstyle. So that's how they would kind of throw you off, because you'd be like, all right, I had no problem doing this with Shovel Knight, and then you play with Plague Knight.
Yeah,
and
it's like
crap.
a totally different... Yeah, because you can't get across the level the same way.
You may match me in battle, but you and your cohorts are unfit to rule this land. Your days are numbered, wretch. I will roam free and see your kind vanquished to the last.
Oyo!
Dun dun.
Sorry, that was racist. He's supposed to be a samurai.
It's fine.
What do you want from me? He's a lightning samurai.
As long as it's a cartoon, it's fine.
Go samurai!
It's okay to overact cartoons. 'Cause
Not
they're-
in this overly PC world.
But they're just cartoon characters.
You would think so. I love how he just teleports. That is a move that we need in the game. Also, these guys have really dropped the ball with something that I'm very upset about.
Okay.
Since this is essentially a Skeletor character, and, you know, they said they loved my Skeletor, like Specter Knight.
Yeah.
They even joked around, like, you know, someday, if we ever did voice acting, I think, you know, Specter Knight would sound cool as Skeletor.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, if you ever need somebody to step in. But, you know how he has different color armors, right?
Yeah.
None of them...
They could have made a skeleton.
Exactly.
Armor.
None of them have blue skeletal bones or a purple cloak.
Oh, yeah. I know.
That is
Why?
dropping the ball.
Why Shovel Knight? Maybe a DLC.
Now see how you can
Skeletor.
attack? Like, once you get an item that you can attack with, then you just go
So
through
you've
it.
got like a claw thing.
It's an instant kill if you hit them. See?
Nice. You're Wolverine.
Pretty much. Dead.
Nice.
Now, how am I supposed to get up there? Also,
Hello.
see how they have, like, those banisters or those shield things? It's hard to... You can't climb up that, so you have to find another way to...
Oh.
So we're gonna incorporate... Let's see if we can use the claw. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Excellent! Away we go.
Yay.
I know, happy fun times. That Kuro is no mere bauble. Yeah, whatever.
He's got a whole closet full of them.
See, look, I'll show you the armors again. There's no purple cloak with blue. There's a purple cloak with yellow,
Yeah, that's the closest. to
but
Skeletor.
it should have been... Well, I mean, if you go with the comic book Skeletor, he's kind of like brown and yellow. But, I
Maybe
mean...
that's what they were going
he's-
for. I don't know.
No, they messed up.
They could've made it
You
blue.
had one job, Sean and company. One job, and you blew it.
And that was make Spector
Make
Knight.
Skeletor great again!
Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you with more Specter Knight soon. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.